So you booked your cruise and you are almost ready to go on the cruise. It's about 2 weeks out and you get this email from the cruise line that says, hey, you can bid for an upgrade. Let's talk about that. You got to be careful and you might be throwing money away. Here's why. They want to sell out their cruise. They don't want to sail with any empty cabins. So they're trying to get you to upgrade so they can then turn around and upgrade the people that are in categories lower than you, or sell to those last minute cruisers that are happy to get an interior crappy cabin, right? Not that every interior cabin is crappy, but you know, whatever. Here's the problem though. When you get that email, it's gonna say $220. And in tiny little print, it's gonna say per person. If you bid the absolute minimum, you're going to end up spending double of what you bid. So don't let that sneak up on you. The other thing that is important to realize is this. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, you might lose some of your other benefits that are already part of your booking, like onboard credit. And when you upgrade, they're going to stick you in any cabin. You don't get to choose where it is. Now, you might know based on the category what deck it's on, but you may not have any idea. If you want to be close to the elevator, if you don't want to be right under the Lido deck, you're at their mercy. And this is the most important part. I can almost always, if you're my client, I can almost always get you that same cabin upgrade for less than what you're about to bid for it. In fact, so many times I have called and said, my client was interested in an upgrade, what do you have available and how much more would it be? In some cases, it's 2 categories up and it's only $10 more or $50 more, because they're selling those higher price cabins at a reduced rate, but it's still too high for those last minute cruisers. That's why they're sending out the upgrades. And if I'm managing the upgrade, I can look at available inventory and get you probably a better spot. The only thing cruise lines don't want to do is lose money. So they are not going to upgrade you and reduce your price. They're going to keep your money. They might give you some onboard credit. They might give you a future cruise benefit of some kind. So just bear that in mind. Before you place that upgrade bid, call your travel agent. And if you don't have one, you should have called me to start with. I'm the world's greatest travel agent, but you already know that. All right, have a great day.